Our next guest is Deak, the founder and CEO at QVentures and OFF3R. I think I've got that right, haven't I?
Yeah, I've got it, yes.
OFF3R is a mobile crowdfunding aggregator, while Lex's other company, QVentures, is a super angel, I think, and sophisticated investor club.
Yeah.
So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Fantastic. So this whole business of investment, it's going a bit wild, isn't it?
Yeah,
But, there are certain sectors that are on fire, really. And you're right at the heart of it with QVentures. But actually, I think what we want to talk about tonight is OFF3R, which is a new app, which effectively enables people to select which investments they might be interested in.
Yeah.
So can you tell us how that came about?
Yeah, so I realised that there was a proliferation of platforms, right? There's, I think, latest count, something like 97 platforms in the UK alone for equity, debt, different flavours of debt, property platforms. So as an investor, what do? Either you've got 50 tabs open, or you build something like OFF3R, which aggregates all of those deals into one interface on your mobile, so you can very easily stay abreast of what's new. You can track deals that you're interested in, and you can see more information go through to the platform. So we've consolidated all of that. We're working with about 32 platforms now, the leading equity platforms, Crowdcube, Cedars, property platforms, and debt platforms as well.
So that's the problem, is it? The fact that you've got all these different platforms, and if you're a serious investor and you're interested in keeping up to date with what's going on, you don't know where to look, or indeed you've got to look in too many places. Yeah. You've solved that problem.
We've solved that problem, yeah.
And is it just equity, or are we looking at other
So our focus is equity for now. We are working with Zopa as well on the loan side. We're working with Rebuilding Society, a number of others on the debt side, and we're working with House Crowd, Property Moose, hopefully Lend Invest soon as well. So it is your Rightmove, your money supermarket for that kind of alternative investment space. Okay.
So this is all mobile, right?
Yeah, we are building a web version as well, because we understand that people want to look into deals in more detail.
So can you describe how the product actually works? I mean, a lot of people won't have seen OFF3R, I guess.
Yeah.
So they probably need to go to the App Store and download it.
Yeah, so it's on iOS, and it's on Google Play as well.
Yeah, and
free
what
to
happens?
download.
What's the kind of user journey?
So you download the app, very, very simple sign-in process, and then you're presented with deals in a card-style format. And we took inspiration from Tinder, because I think there's some wisdom in the marketplace that investing in early-stage companies is a bit like getting into a marriage or a relationship. So there's a comparison to be made there. I think even more damningly than that, there's a stat out there that says that the average marriage now is 7 years, which is depressing. But also, your average length of being an angel investor in a deal is about 7 years as well. So there's some comparison. Anyway, it's on a card-style format. You have a very concise summary of what the deal is, and you can swipe it right or left to sort it into a bucket and go back and view it later.
So once you've got it in your bucket and it's one of your likes, shall we say?
Yeah.
What are the next steps? What other information does the app provide?
So it'll tell you the valuation of the company, how many investors there are, what the funding target is, what the progress towards that target is, obviously which platform it's come from, and then you can set alerts. So if there was a deal that I was particularly interested in and didn't want to miss out, I could say I could set an alert to say, send me a push notification when this deal is 95% funded. So really, really simple, just a great way to track deals.
And if I want more information about that deal, do I still go back to more traditional sources?
You'd go to the platform. We provide a link so you can go and see the full information.
So basically, I only need to come to you first, and then I can click through to everywhere from the app.
It's as simple as that. Yeah.
And how do you charge for the use of the app?
So it's totally free. For investors to use. Yep. We have deals with platforms that vary, but we will either share in success fees, and with some we're not too bothered for now.
And how is the sort of take up and usage of the app going?
It's been fantastic. It's been just a really nice feeling to have it out there. We launched in a sort of fairly soft mode in June, July last year. We're up to about 4,500 active investors so far. We've had 2.2 million push notifications sent out, so that's people that have set alerts. About 750,000 interactions on the app, so that's a like or a pass, or you can watch the videos for all the companies, you can share it, all that sort of stuff. So very engaging, being used very well, and we've only started, so it's a good feeling.
So we're going through a bit of an investor revolution, aren't we, in the UK? I mean, it's extraordinary what's happening.
Rise of the entrepreneur,
The rise of the entrepreneur, or the rise of the investor, or both?
Both, really, yeah. I mean, they go hand in hand, I suppose.
I mean, do you think this word democratisation of investment is the right way of viewing it? Suddenly people can get involved?
I think there is an element of, you know, that the aspirational side of being a dragon, right? You know, it's interesting, it's fun. You want to put your money to work in places where you feel like it might make a difference, or where you believe in that company. And traditionally you have fairly limited options. You have institutional product, and you could go to listed markets and you could put money into Apple, and that's fine, and that's kind of interesting. But what about the brewery around the corner from you? What about the local business, or the business you feel something about? So yeah, it's brought it to the masses, which is great.
Fantastic. Well, I think we're pretty much out of time. But
Really,
I
really?
would seriously recommend that people go and have a look at Offer, because it's a wonderful app, and well done for bringing it to us all.
Thank you.
So that is, ladies and gentlemen, that is Lex Deak, the founder and CEO of QVentures and Offer.